All right, welcome guys. Time to get started. We are on day 46, I believe, here. We're slowly making our way through chapter 3. We have sided with the Brotherhood on this particular character. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. What's going on here? Oh, gunners. We're ready to defend it. All right. Good job, dog meat. Get distracted. Wow, that was easy. That was one of the easiest defense quests I've ever had. Alright, who am I talking to? You have something to say?
Yeah, take that. We won.
Alright, I guess we can talk to Preston because I happen to be tracking him here. Oh, he's at HQ. But I remember thinking I wanted to build a pet store. We're going to get ourselves a little companion for dog meat. This is like a full-blown... This is a multi-level city plan. This is our ROTC city plan. So that's not going to be a good one because there's going to be all sorts of upgrades happening there. I need one that is either not a city plan or one that's a single-level city plan. Well, let's go check out Starlight again. We need some more commercial. How's everybody doing? All right, I think I remembered that this place is like a core piece of our infrastructure for power. So I think I need to attract more residents. So let's see, what can we transform into a communications building? Oh man, we were prepping to build some serious food here. We've got all these advanced farms here. So this is going to be like the whole core of our production. We got all our power here. We're going to have a ton of our food here. Okay, I guess we're overloaded on building materials. So I can get rid of this and turn it into a communications. Old Paul? Nope, somebody destroyed this. What's going on here? Oh, what happened here? This is just like this just happened. Like the skeleton just got caught in here. The camps, it's all coincidence. That's awesome. This looks like it would have made a great little story. Sure, we'll put our commercial back here in the seedy corner. This will be our weird back alley commercial district. Alright, we got a power armor store. We just need them to build stuff and level it up so that we can unlock more. You guys need a little bit of stair action here. Let's get them a clinic. That's kind of like got pseudo medical help. I can't remember how the tech tree is structured, but I believe we want to do the more unique ones to unlock the other ones. So let's do, I think bookstore and furniture store are some of our top end ones. Let's do that. Let's do bookstore. Alright. So we got a bookstore, power armor store, and a clinic for actual utility. And then once those start leveling up, we should unlock some more commercial classes.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
Let's look at the reports for now. Plot report. All right, 18 out of 20 residents. Commercial plots 5. We've got armor store, bookstore, clinic. We have 2 bookstores? How did that happen? Something's fishy here. These numbers are not adding up. We do have another bookstore right here. Alright, so then I guess we'll do the furniture store. That's one of the other exotic. I guess we could do beauty would also count as a late stage capitalist commercial type of building. And now the other thing I want to know is where do I have an armor store? Because I did indeed have a bookstore. Where's an armor store hiding out here? Right here, right in front. Secure stop. Alright, well we've got a couple of commercials dropped down now. We have it arranged so that with the communications, 2 more people should be able to move in. So I think this place is good. So I think we're off to the next quest here. So let's head to HQ. We can talk to Preston and drop off that quest and move forward with chapter 3.
Report to the cafeteria. To resolve a domestic incident in progress.
We're on the right track.
Well, I for one am glad we finally have the makings of a real military.
You did well fighting with what you had, but it was insufficient for the task.
So,
Salvador and Teresa brought us all up to speed. Sounds like you did a good job out there. We finally have a military.
This headquarters of yours is impressive. I expected much less. I let our troops know that they can stop here to resupply and get some R&R. But one of them asked a question that I didn't have an answer to. What exactly is our group called? What's our name?
We don't have one.
Then I'd recommend you pick something.
A name? You really think we need one? Don't underestimate the impact of a name. It's more than just a label. It offers identity. It helps foster familiarity. It provides a window to who you are and what you do. Why do you think Fiona named our group the Nightingales?
That's a good point. It'll probably help more than just our troops if people knew who we are. What do you think, Chief? What should we call ourselves?
Let me
I'll
think.
pick it. Preparing faction name options. Has anybody released a faction name pack yet? Because this is injectable. Obviously, the characters won't speak it. But let's see here. I think I'm going Rangers or Academy. We'll go Academy. I'm a brainy guy, so I like that.
The Academy? Makes it sound prestigious. Nice. All right then. From now on, that's who we are.
I can't believe we're wasting time picking a name when there are far more important things to be dealing with.
What is it that's bothering you?
We've got captive gunners here, at the HQ. They're injured, so Cassandra's been treating them in the infirmary. And once they're well again, she intends to simply let them go free.
The Nightingales operated under the practice of catch and release. It served us well, and I see no reason to change how I do things now.
Those gunners are the enemy. They should be locked up.
What's your problem?
Do I really have to spell this out? They're the enemy. If we release them, we're just bolstering gunner forces for no good reason. Not to mention, these gunners are being treated for injuries sustained from attacking our people. Treating them is a waste of resources and an insult to those that died fighting them.
A waste of resources, you say? And I suppose when you incarcerate these men, you will feed them what exactly? Air?
What's your opinion?
I don't act out of some savior complex. We are at war, and in war, there are rules. Ones I hope we'll abide by, even if the enemy doesn't. There's a value to releasing these gunners. They're bound to spread word of their loss and our mercy.
I just
Besides,
noticed the
do you really
random
want to waste
NPC
manpower
in the
guarding
background there
and feeding
using.
prisoners?
Releasing them just means we expend more resources fighting them again. We'd waste less by keeping them confined. Providing we stopped squandering chems and meds on them.
Calm down. Let's talk about it.
I don't need placation. What we need are some actual decisions on this.
As you can see so far, each department head has been directing their division according to their own whims. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it does mean we've lacked a particular focus. And that disagreements like this have been likely to occur.
And what do you suggest?
Well, you see, back in Vault 81, the Overseer would decide on things such as how we spent our resources, regulated trade, or our stance with external threats. Even if I didn't always agree with the Overseer's position, the Vault was better off with everyone pulling in the same direction, following the same rules. Perhaps now is a good time to decide on our policies. A formal guideline set by yourself so everyone knows what's expected of them.
I like it.
I thought you might. I hope you don't mind, but whilst you're all yammering away, I took the liberty of doing a little programming on this terminal. There. I've added the ability for you to make decisions on any policies we might come up with. Go ahead, give it a try.
Oh, here we go. Unlock the prison. All right. No, we don't want to call an advisor meeting. Oh, that's weird. That's a bug. Let me write that down. It's supposed to say something different right now while you're in effectively an advisor meeting. Let's see. Here we go. Let's hopefully this doesn't try and call an advisor meeting and break everything. There we go. So we've got all people deserve freedom and our doctors must not pass judgment. We must reserve our supplies for our own people. There aren't enough to maintain prisons. Cannot risk setting the enemy free, though, nor can we let them die in ourselves. Hey, lucky we didn't kill them in battle. We won't be wasting medical supplies on prisoners. So I think the this one is kind of the middle ground of the two of them. We're not going to set them free like Cassandra wants, but we're also not going to let them die like Aiden effectively wants. So we'll choose this one. And we there are music cues depending on the options you choose to kind of tell you if you're heading in a morally good or bad direction. Because in the long term, our goal is to have enough policy options and advisors where you can kind of go dark side or light side. So because there are generally things that are going to have a feel about them that are kind of in the middle. You know, we'll probably just do the positive sound and give them like a small positive bump because they don't really matter. Some of this stuff, there's pretty obvious moral standings with it, so we'll be leaning into that. An Ideology 2.0 update sometime in the future.
Fine. At least we're not increasing enemy numbers.
Nicely done. I'll make sure that terminal gets updated anytime we have a new policy, or whenever we have new options for a pre-existing policy. So whenever you want to enact something new, just use this terminal to call a department meeting. That way, we can all hear about the changes you'd like to make, and maybe offer some suggestions of our own.
Oh, I'm sure some of us will be more than eager to let you know our thoughts on stuff. Don't you worry about that.
Of course, at the end of the day, regardless of our opinions, the choice is yours. After all, you're the chief.
A meeting?
Yeah, I mean, we all need to know what you want us to do, so it only makes sense to call a meeting. All the department heads will be there, and I'll also make sure representatives for any of the allies we've made are there too. That way, we can get plenty of suggestions for policies, and your options for them.
That's good to know.
If you've got the space, I could use a work area.
Of course. I'm sure the chief could find somewhere for you to set up. For now, let's get back to what we're all doing. Meeting adjourned.
Once I've settled in, we should speak.
Okay. Hangar level unlocked as well.
Take care of your gun, it'll take care of you.
Well, that's a few gunners that won't be attacking our settlements anytime soon.
When we all work together, the bad guys don't stand a chance.
All right, let's head on down and meet Salvador. Okay, cool.
Going down. Lower level.
So if you, anybody out there who has not played much HQ or has struggled with it, the best tip I have for it in its current state, I hope to make it better in the future, but there are certain technical limitations we're dealing with here, is don't rush it. Slow and steady like I'm doing is the safest bet. The Blue Men Army. We're ready to go to war. Take on the gunners with our Blue Men. We'll bash them to death with brooms. Captain Laserbeam, new faction idea. The Blue Men Army. Put them in vault suits. Give them some Tobias Funke face paint. Okay, so hangar should be fully cleaned in a few moments here. Nice and easy.
Ah, there you are. You should know, despite accepting to join you, I still harbor some reservations. But after meeting your people, at least some of my skepticism has been eased. They seem capable.
They are. Look how fast they built you an office.
Feasible.
Oh wait, there's still more stuff
you
up
may
here.
indeed
Some lights just
win
popped
this
in.
war and restore order to the Commonwealth.
It would be nice to know more about you.
Ah, socialization. Teresa advised me to practice this before speaking with you again, but I feared I've not had the time. Still, I will make the attempt. I am Salvador. I fight to maintain the Commonwealth, to provide stability and promote order. It is my purpose. In my private time, I enjoy performing weapon maintenance, contemplating strategic scenarios, and reading the collective works of Fyodor Dostoevsky. I hope this information was sufficient.
Wish I had more time to read.
You should make the time. Books impart more than simple knowledge. They can offer glimpses into the souls of those who pen them. And as you gaze into the depths of that soul, the depths often gaze back.
Why do you care? You're a mercenary.
Is that your impression of me? A soldier of fortune? A mercenary fights for financial gain, whereas I fight for principle. My goal is a commonwealth that is secure and stable. As for my motives, they are beyond the scope of this current conversation.
What do you make?
I make nothing. Regrettably, the process of original creation is somewhat beyond my grasp. However, I find great satisfaction in the fine-tuning of a weapon, to reveal its full potential through precise refinement.
That's all I needed to know.
Good. Now, let us return to matters of war. I expect a certain level of competence in those I fight with, You appear to satisfy these standards.
Thanks, I guess.
My words weren't intended as praise, just a statement of fact. All right then. You enlisted my help for a reason, so let's get to it. If you want a functional military, your first objective should be to establish a formal encampment, a location to house and train your troops. I understand you previously had an outpost that proved useful in fighting back against the gunners. Provided you are ready, we can build something similar that should allow me to show you the ropes.
Why establish an outpost? We already have an HQ.
Your HQ is a command center, able to train staff in security. These are important support roles, but they are not soldiers. What you need is the site that specializes in the training and housing of troops. A suitably furnished military outpost can fulfill this role.
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Understood. Where should we do this? I'd recommend a site near to your HQ, but the decision is yours.
Okay, so it defaults to show, if you guys don't see, the intention is for it to highlight whatever you use during Resurgence, so, because that would be the most obvious candidate, so that's what we're going to choose here.
Very well. I'll meet you there.
Alright, loadout lab I think is in here. Yeah, here we go. Very nice. Very good design. I think this is a Captain Laserbeam design. It's beautiful. And our little armory. Okay, let's head over to Spectacle. More loot. Yes, please.
Here we are. Are you sure this is where you want your military outpost stationed?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Very well. Let's begin. Our first objective is to set up an area to organize and keep combat logs. A war planner's desk, if you will. By now, I imagine you're familiar with the process of building, so I'll leave that to you. Simply place down the desk, and we can move forward.
Okay. Well, let's pop in here. I feel like it'd be crazy not to put it over here. Nice little outpost. Nope. Rogue Brahmin. Let's put it up here on top of our tower. That feels nice. Where can we put it where it doesn't block things? I think here should be good. Let's go to war. That was weird. The music just got off like that.
Nothing new to report, General.
There we go. Command post acts as the hub of all war activity. Cannot be taken by enemy forces, though it can be attacked. All outposts and vassals will automatically establish network connections to your command post. No municipal plots required.
Good work. Setting up this desk signifies the change in the operational focus of this area. It is now a military outpost. Consider the desk to be your central hub when dealing with all matters related to your military. Any structures built here will automatically be repurposed to suit the needs of an army. Now, we need some troops. Take this clipboard. Approach any settlers or HQ staff who'd make decent soldiers, and add their names to the conscription log. I'll wait here.
There we go. Got our conscription. We got our watchtower. How much stuff are we about to unlock here? So I could feel just like a chain of things getting unlocked right now. Alright, let's go conscript some soldiers here. Oh, I guess I gotta equip this here. I guess we can just recruit everybody. I have no reason to not.
Can I ask you something? We need your help.
He didn't mind. He's like, yep, okay, I'm in. I didn't realize I wasn't a soldier. But okay, formally accepted.
Hi there. I know you're in a tough situation here, but lives are at stake. Please help me.
Got it.
It's the only way to ensure the safety of the Commonwealth.
Sure.
This guy's face, he doesn't look like a generic NPC. You look like a main character. You need a better voice. Alright, let's see. Where are the rest of my folks hiding at? I guess I should put up a bell or something to make this easier on myself. Here's somebody hidden back here. Hey, buddy.
Starting to think we're finally safe from those damn raiders.
Okay, let's build a bell so I can just get everybody to come over here and talk to me. Sounds good. Awesome. Hey,
Hi
buddy.
there. I know you're in a tough situation here, but lives are at stake.
Oh, did we get that person up there?
What do you need?
I need to recruit you.
Can I ask you something? It's the only way to ensure the safety of the Commonwealth.
Got it.
Fantastic. Hello, Warden.
Got a minute? We need your help.
What's going on?
There's
Hi
so
there.
many of you.
It's the only way to ensure the
I
safety
expected
of
to
the
be like
Commonwealth.
Okay.
8 people. There's like 20. Oh, we got another one.
Minutemen backing us up.
All right. Well, I see a lot of managed soldier now. We're getting quite the squad here. What about you,
Good
buddy?
luck.
Nope.
Let's hope you won't need it. Got a minute?
Good. You have your troops. It appears you've grasped the fundamentals. Outposts enable your soldiers to deploy and fight within a radius of their location. However, there may be instances when a target is too far away. That's why it's important to have manned outposts across the Commonwealth. On that note, I believe you now possess the necessary manpower to undertake an important operation. Are you ready to launch a counter-offensive against the Gunners?
So we're just going to attack them.
Not quite the way I would put it, but yes. We need to begin striking back on the Gunners, disrupt their operations, make it clear that their brazen conduct has consequences.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. Do you recall...
Chief, you there? We've got a problem. Gunners have seized control of a nearby settlement, Egret Tor's Marina. I don't know what they're up to, but it can't be good. I've got HQ on high alert, but those gunners should still be neutralized before they try anything else. Aiden out.
All right. Change of attack plans. The counteroffensive will have to wait. Securing Egret Tor's takes priority. You have the soldiers now. So, what do you say? Ready to head out?
I've got my clipboard. I'm ready for battle.
Let's take them now, before they have a chance to get away.
Acknowledged. I envisioned a more controlled situation for your first real command. It may be too soon for you to lead this kind of attack. With your permission, I can take care of directing the assault on Egret Tor's, if you wish.
You should be the one to do it.
I'll accompany you as we approach the site. Upon arrival, I'll assume command. This experience may bolster your previous lessons, so stay alert. Enough dialogue. Our destination is Egret Tor's Marina. Let's move.
Man, this quest was super complicated to design because we had so many requirements to make sure that we weren't teaching the wrong lessons, because we wanted it to be a tutorial for how the war mechanics will play even after you're done with the quest line. We had this idea of all these locations that were going to be important to the Gunners over in this area. They were all too far away from the settlements over here, which are most likely the player was going to take during Resurgence. So then we had to like pick a settlement that was in range of everything that happened to be in range within the default war mechanic rules without me having to mess with the rules for the sake of this. Egret happened to work out nicely. I guess walking from HQ is the easiest way. Let's do that. I think everybody is murdering the gunner respawns on the roof. Yes, the bash animation of the clipboard is to stab with the pencil. It's fantastic. One of the features I have on the list is the camera doing... Nihir always does awesome bash animations whenever he's doing our like utility weapons. So like this one of the selfie of XV had the idea we should have the selfie take a photo of the player and give the player, that way whatever the player's wearing, they can give it to Dylan to make a copy of. I think that's a great idea. And then yeah, the pencil stab, stab him in the eye. Oh. Yikes. Nope. Uh-oh. No, I missed. Guys, get out of here. Whoa. Dog meat, run! I am so glad that you are immortal.
Egret Tor's sighted and marked. Signaling your troops. Good. They're on their way. Let's rendezvous.
Okay. Off we go. Oh, hold on. We got a side job here. Showed those red stags. Alright, let's go.
I knew you'd help us.
Look at this squad. Alright, we're ready. Did Gremlin show up? Nope, she wasn't one of the lucky 15.
Alright, we're assaulting Egret Tor's Marina. Hostile gunners present. On me!
Here we go.
Keep moving!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can we get a pot shot on the fusion core? Yes! Nailed it. Beautiful. Those things are brutal. Alright, let's see. Did they set off the landmines? I love when the gunners come in here and set off the landmines. Shooting fish in a barrel. Nice, dog being interrupted. I like that the settlers are just over here equipping themselves with all the gunners' weapons. It's very helpful. Okay, come take these induction rifles, please. Oh, is she still here? She's gonna get mad. I didn't realize I haven't been here yet.
Settlement secure. Good job.
Kid, I don't know who you are, but you better
Phyllis, don't break our quest sequencing. Get out of here.
A textbook assault. You did well. But I believe there is little more you can learn from mere observation. It is time for you to lead the counteroffensive against the gunners. Do you recall the barrels of jet fuel the gunners were hauling and attempting to store at the nearby pier?
Yes, of course.
Those barrels weren't on that boat when they first sailed by. They must have obtained them from a camp further downstream. Now that we have enough troops, our objective is clear. We launch an offensive on the gunner camp that supplied those barrels, and take the site for ourselves. It should slow down their attempt to establish a forward operating base. All right, we'll approach the gunner camp and then signal your troops. My people will help out as well. I'll be right behind you.
Okay. We unlocked the armory. Unlocked field medics. And we're unlocking all the things. All the things. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and put down a war planner's task. Just make it official. Alright. Meet Salvador near Mass Pike Interchange. Forest Grove Marsh already taken. Fantastic. Bop over there. Alright. I don't know what is going on over there, but I don't want to die to it. Oh, that's right. The gunners like to kill these Brahmin. And that is completely unrelated to anything we did. It's just a weird faction thing.
This is close enough. Interesting use of an overpass. Go ahead. Mark the area.
What was that? Was that a gunner that just fell down?
Binoculars to mark the area.
Yeah, I know. Look, I'll mark one of these Brahmin. What do you think about that?
Good. Now launch a flare to signal your troops.
Hold on. I also want to mark these guys if I can.
We need your troops for this. Fire off a flare.
Mark now. That's probably
your troops have responded.
There we go.
We should rendezvous with them.
There they are. You guys are stealthy. Snuck up right behind me. Hey, Gremlin made it this time. How's it going? All right.
Sorry. Should have just run.
Did that Brahmin get added to the defenders? Because that would be hilarious. I think this quest was also very confusing for folks because of the fact that it's split into two parts. First you capture the lower area and then you go up and attack.
Lower region secured. Good. Your troops will stay here and guard. We'll deal with the gunners above. Let's move.
But we had to do this because getting your troops to use an elevator, not feasible. We ended up just I've gotten Sal to do it a couple times, but we ended up just teleporting him. That ended up being the more consistent route.
Ambush. Ambush. Defensive protocols engaged.
That's you, Sal. Take him down. Oh, all the jet fuel is going to be gone. Commander down. It's actually that something went wrong there because that elevator, I think, is supposed to be disabled until after we get up here. We're supposed to have to come up the other way. I don't know why it let me use that elevator. Come on, you got this, Sal. Stand up. Feels good to be OP. Level 50 characters just wreck this stuff.
The sweep of the area. We might be able to discover the
there's
origin
the
of those
delayed
fuel
teleport.
barrels. And maybe their intended destination as well.
Alright, let's head over here. Apparently we needed handcuffs. Maybe aluminum. We need silver plates too. Sure. Here's our boss chest. That had nothing.
Bingo.
Garognak. Fuel supply intel that magically appears. Shh, pretend you didn't see that.
I found a map that shows some sort of compound nearby.
Seems like this compound might be close enough to see from here. Follow me. According to this map, the gunners have been salvaging the barrels from a toxic waste dump. Located just over there.
He's supposed to
Appears the
point over
jet fuel
there,
was contaminated.
but for whatever reason the
but
AI does
still
not want to
useful.
walk onto this
It
platform.
could be
completely.
beneficial to secure the site for yourself. Claim any of the remaining resources. However, that decision is yours.
I might do that.
As I said, it is your decision. At this juncture,
Uh-oh, dog meat.
I am convinced
You're
you
in
are
the danger
capable of
zone.
leading your men on whatever offensive you deem necessary. Teresa's assessment of you was accurate. I can see why she and others have integrated into your group.
What do you think of her?
Teresa is prone to joining causes she believes will benefit others. However, circumstances usually prove more complex than they appear on the surface, and well-intended actions can easily become perverted. When we initially met, I was concerned her alliance with you was a repetition of past behavior. I am delighted to have found myself mistaken.
That's nice to hear.
Positive affirmation can be an effective motivator. I believe we are done here. I'll review the rest of these documents. Try to deduce the fuel's destination after it had been stored at the pier. Until then, I'd suggest... Hold. I hear something. Stingrays! Take cover!
Dog meat. Okay, good. Dog meat dodged it.
Hey there.
Are you alright? Are you wounded?
No, I'm fine.
Hold still. You appear unscathed. Good. Evidently, we've caused the gunners some distress. Perhaps those bombers won't be refueling as soon as they had hoped. Before returning to HQ, I'll perform a final inspection of the overpass. As soon as I have more intel on the gunners' operation, I'll contact you. Your efforts here were commendable. Good work. I will, catch you later, Chief.
Okay, another quest down. Okay, I think I got all the good stuff here. Alright, we don't need to track that. Okay, so now I think we're at another gap where we can kind of do whatever we want. This is a good time for us to start building up some outposts and getting troops going. Alright, let's head over to Spectacle, see how they're setting up. And then I think we'll replicate it at Egret so we have a good amount of all of the various buildings and everything. Okay, let's see here. So we need to see what we're doing here. Now supplies showed up, and we have very little because we've only won a couple of battles. It is probably time to go do some marketplace trading now because we're going to need to get some supplies coming in. I don't anticipate doing so many assaults that we're covering all these costs, but let's see what we got here. We've got multiple prisons, which seems excessive. So we've got caravan, but it's not... Oh, that's right, because everybody got sent over to Egret now. Makes sense. I wonder if my people are attached to both locations, because it says I have 17 people here, but it also said I had 15 at Egret. So that's very suspicious. All right, well, either way, while this is our command post, most of our battles are actually going to occur over near Egret for quest stuff, so we're going to go mess with that. Hopefully the numbers settle themselves out here soon enough. Alright, let's go back to Egret. Alright, what does she think about me just taking the workshop? She just doesn't care anymore. Okay, we need some stuff here. I don't really want to build manually, though. Oh, I should go download a city plan contest, shouldn't I? An outpost. Let's do that real quick. And we're back.
Nothing new to report, General.
And then I won't be shocked if I don't have enough ASAMs, so I might have to go sort that out. But let's build ourselves a city planner's desk. And you, sir, you're in charge now.
Sure.
So no, because we want to manually select our city plan. There it is. Oh, good, we have enough. It's exciting to get a new. I've been using ROTC and basics plans for so long. I rarely ever experience the contest plans in my game. Oh man, that is a great job with that. Adding another level to that building. Good job. With the support structures too, because I think there was a layer of the scaffolding underneath there. All right, let's see this place build up. Actually, I want to go check out this upper level that she had.